I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CT Review. Today is January 8th, Wednesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, a couple things happen here. Obviously, we're still making lower lows here. It did make sense for it to drop again. They came here. If you watch yesterday's video, it'll make sense. I was mentioning getting to these gaps here. So while we're sleeping, we used the 4-hour. See this 4-hour imbalance right here? I got it highlighted and dragged out. So look on the 15 minutes pretty clean. You can see that we're using that as resistance, right? So these are just lower lows and lower highs. And then the structure, if you look at it like this, I got to make this simple and make this quick because I'm kind of, I don't know. You already know my story here, but this is how I'm looking at the structure right here. See this? So here, then we push up, we get these drives up, boom, using resistance there, rating that liquidity that's here, and then shooting down again. So I wake up, I saw that, right? So now this gets shaky and tricky, but in the general sense, this is how I looked at it from here to there. But I'm going to draw an extra leg in here just so you can see it. So it's the lower high to come up. It's kind of like 2 drives up type of thing. It's more than that, but then down here. All right. And then now we shaked up. So this could be a break of structure for here. We'll see. And then if you take a look at what that looks like here. Oh boy. You'll see it pretty clear, right? See that? So the lower highs are respecting here. This is a very common pattern where you get a high and a higher low and then another high, which is a raid. But really, if I just delete this here, shit. If I try to make this, I guess you get it. So in general speaking, that's the same flow, but they're just being really dirty about it. So the 30 minutes probably cleaner. Was technically clean. As you can see, we bump right there, right? And then we push down to the gap. Push up. We're getting this push up, push down. We don't take this low out. And because we don't take this low out, it has all right to come back up. Why? Because of this imbalance right here. Let me just draw it, man. Jesus. Anyways, so we're sitting in that, but see, as we tag up again, notice how we're not sealing it. So because we're not sealing it, it does let me know that we're possibly going to keep coming up to it. There's a lot to talk about, to be honest, man. But as you see here, go back to a 15-minute. You'll see that we're speakering out. I mean, there's no how else I can put that too. It's just very simply, you can see the origin of price, like right here, right? You see this? So you get this, you get that, and then you get, and this is very common. This is very common at the bottom of a range or the top of a range. Well, when we're pushing up and then when we consolidate to the right, you'll see this speaker and then we'll continue up, right? When we're at the bottom, or sort of a reversal, you'll see this also happen too. So there's a lot of things in the cards that is a possibility here. And with the pushing up now, my bias is kind of shifting to the top side. But the thing is I feel like there's unfinished business here. What the hell just happened? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You see, so doing the projection here, let me go to 1 hour. You see the projection here, and this is what's in control. To the 101.5, we had a nice retracement, and then we're trying to inch our way down, but it's not like pushing all the way down. And we are at a support, so to speak, because of this support here and this last down candle. See this last down candle? So we dip in, and now we're pushing up. So it's like, okay, we're still not in the. It's still not over with to come down or something. I'm not saying that, but it is very possible. But I would have liked them to dip in here, and then reverse, right? but they're doing it all at the last second now. There's just so much to talk about here, but oh boy, let me see. So, man, yeah, I mean, with all the 11 people of you watching yesterday, it's like this is not encouraging me to keep doing this, like at all. Like I couldn't be less interested now to do it. But as you see, I mean, the biggest takeaway you could take from this video is wait for the opening range. You got 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Let that play out. When you start to see, first of all, you're in the middle of price action. So it's like, okay, you have up, you have down, right? You need to stay away from it. And I told you this week, I said this is going to be a funky week because of tomorrow closing for this president's memorial or whatever, right? Right before non-farm. It's just there's too much uncertainty. But when you get it's starting to speaker out right here. You see the speaker right here? See the manipulation here? So when you get a choppy intro like this, just understand that it's going to expand. So it expands up, then it expands down. Look how it stops on this gap right here perfectly. The measurement from here to here, this swing, you can see the 1 and 1.5. I know there's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on for me. I'm leaving it just so I can do the teaching, but I would never keep all this shit on the chart. But as you see here, this told it all. Like first the candles come down, then it comes up, then it comes down, then it comes up. Right there should tell you it's a shakeout day, and you should possibly see a speaker forming. So with that, you really want to take liquidity and then take the profit. I mean, so this trade wipes out that liquidity, then it's starting to push up. Look at the sloppiness in this. This is letting you know they don't want you to fucking trade it. But they also have to expand and get to their objectives. So which is that little pool right there. The hour is probably cleaner. You see this mess right here? You see this? We talked about this on this day. Yes, it's important to, because when 9:30 was here, you were expecting for it to probably rate. But because it's pushing up for that leg up, this is a common situation. But they know everybody bought here. So that's why they're coming to tag that, right? And get to these last breakout traders here. You're in this inversion here. And it tapped this gap. Beautiful there. But the point is that you're struggling. You're going to fail forever if you're not patient. I don't care what anybody says. This is the number one gift or skill that you should have. And just wait for it. You have to wait for things to get upset. You have to look for some type of setup. But when you see this, stay away. You get chopped up. But liquidity heaven for me as far as ranging goes. And then you see, I don't even know where to begin, bro. I really don't. But it's just this, and even if I didn't draw a speaker here, you can see the speaker here. See that? Very dirty price action, right? Popping up here, we get into that imbalance that we spoke about on the 30-minute. This is also on the 15-minute. I believe is it an hour? Yeah, but that's more refined. You come up here, you swap liquidity. Look to the left here. Sorry. Look to the left here. You see these lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Fake like it's pushing down. Gets more into this breakout level here. See that? Which this bullish candle. Very easy buying here. From the 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock right here. And then what do? They expand. They hunt it. Look what they do here. They don't take out that. That's for you holding the bag, right? That's trying to get somebody holding the bag, right? And then guess what? They bring it up higher highs and higher lows. You see right here, if you were expecting this to be a lower high, I ain't mad at you because that's what I was expecting too. But guess what? The thing is that it never breaks structure here. See this low makes this high. That makes a higher low. That makes a high, but it doesn't make a higher high. So you're still in this range from here to here, right? Yeah, man, I have lost all patience. You see that you're in that range right there, right? So what I'm trying to say is that because this high didn't take out that, and then it comes and it takes out this low. So this is not a break of structure here because this is the low that made that high. So you are really still bullish here. And you also have the inkling that the price is going to come up to wipe out liquidity because it's expanding. Now coming up here, that's 30. It is what it is. But taking this buy here to here would be very nice, big, very obvious. But notice how they have it an empty imbalance there, and it stays empty until it comes down to take liquidity. That's called a breakaway imbalance. So that's what you want to see. When, just like for example right here, right? You can see the imbalance. It doesn't get filled until it takes that low. That means it's running. It's hunting. You can see examples of like that here, right there, right? See how we don't even tap in? We just break. Look at that, right there. Here's another one example. Break. That's strength. Look at here. Same thing here, right? But again, when you see this, you have to stop. Don't trade, and you have to. If you're gonna take trades, then I mean, the only way I approach this is by rating liquidity and then going the other way, right? Because I know it's going to be doing a shakeout day, and then check your measurements. I had deleted some stuff here. I'm fucking deleting it too. Oh well, let me leave this here. So when I had this here and 930 was here, remember we didn't take out that high. We didn't take out that high, and then we came down and we sat in this 1 to 1.5. So that's a very good retracement area. So the price couldn't go past that, and then we pushed up. We swept that induced liquidity. We rate it. We come here. Now we seal more of the imbalance, right? And that imbalance was really the factor of today. Plus that 4 hour. That 4 hour. This was letting me know that we're looking for sells as well, though. Like we're looking to come make lower lows. Right, so which we did that, and if you saw that during London, if you were trading, then you know that's the understanding. Obviously, take the previous day low, man. But anyways, man. So price comes up. I'm taking this swing here. Well, I'm also measuring this candle here, this 953. If you push it up here, you see we get real close. Well, actually, we hit the 2, right there, just about. Tap into that imbalance, and then we sell off, right? Have an inversion here on this 1002. I don't know why this color is like this. Anyways, but inversion there, and measure this swing here from there to there, and then you can see we get back to a 1 and 1.5 here. So use this as your model, as your guides, as your tools. I mean, it's very helpful. But taking this low, look at the dangling carrot, and look what they did. They came all the way back, and they'll do that. They'll drop it in a day like this. They'll drop it. They'll have you selling, and then the rest of the rest of the AM session, they'll constantly buy back up, squeezing you out here. And then by that time, you're buying here, and then they rip it lower to get all the people who did see this, right? So, and then look at this beautiful fucking move. Oh my goodness. Right here. And this is, and when I took this trade, you got to see this. These are these common patterns here. You got to see it. What are you looking for? You're looking for an inversion right there. Let me draw it. It's just way too much to talk about, bro. I'm just like fed up. For real. You're looking for this, right? So look at the consecutive candles. You get the break here, and then it pops back up. You have the midnight level. I know this is just messy. I don't even like leaving all this shit, man. I got to do something different, but it's that orange level. I got to make it probably thicker. We come underneath it. We're tagging it. Body's respecting, and then just breaks down. And then obviously it's ranging, so it's expanding. So it's obviously you're trying to come now and get this liquidity here and come right to this gap. Look at that, man. I mean, again, if you don't have these gaps on, you're sleeping. Came right to it, extension past it, but this is typical. But look at every reversal point, right? This is what you're looking for. You're looking for the wick. You're looking for the inversion. I'm not even going to draw this. You can see it there. And balance covered with it together. Last down candle. It's tagging. This right here is fucking a gold mine. Just like right here. Same story. I mean, this looked a little funkier and this was a little harder, but it was the same story. Take a look at every other reversal. Where am I here? Even here. Look at this. You come down. All right. You see the inversion right there. Comes back. Deep, comes back into that last wick, respecting that fucking gap to the tick, but pushing up and understanding. Look at the. Can you see that manipulation? Look at that. You can see that. So it's just to confuse you, man. But that's why if you're not a position or swing trader and you're holding these trades down, then you gotta take liquidity and take out the profit, or not even take out the liquidity. Take it before it even takes out liquidity. Here's a prime fucking example, right? Here's a prime example. They got those guys right there, right? And the momentum traders, and for extra measure, they come lower, and they don't take that. They don't take it out. Again, look at this reversal with the inversion. Very, very, very common. But letting the first 30 minutes is key. I mean, to be real, you shouldn't even be taking a trade before 9:50 at all. If you want, wait for the next 4-hour candle. Imagine this. Let's just say you took all these losses today, right? You took all these losses today, and imagine if all you had to do was wait till after 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock pushes up, and then it raids. Well, rated there, and then it raised down here. What if you waited past the first 30 minutes just to take this buy to go up? Or what if you waited all the way till 11 fucking 40 or whatever this is, right? And a raid, and then you took this and you took the sell, right? What if you waited all day just for this trade and you took it up and you took the profit and you did not trade anymore? Are you able to do that? Are you able to stop trading and walk away? I'm letting you know, man, people are going to be struggling for the rest of their life, and they're going to quit if they do not understand this understanding. We're all trying to hit home runs, and we're always trying to hold and hold and hold and hold. But in reality, you just made $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, whatever the numbers are, and you over here sitting trying to get more, right? But if you're patient and you wait for it, I mean, look how many moves happened today. I'm not going to go there. But so far, this is still resistance, right? We're still respecting this, right? This imbalance right here. And I'm expecting another lower low and coming down into here and ultimately probably taking out the current month low, January, right? This is January 2nd. So I don't know. Right now, I'm still following the bearish flow, right? Because they're still in the lead here. That 4-hour was everything. This inversion right here, it's beautiful. So again, I'm expecting it to come lower and then to come even into here. But again, I was mentioning yesterday in the video that it would have to really push up for it to be back to bullish. Yes, this is, you are getting this wedge. Some call it a bull flag, whatever. But I mean, we're going to need to really see it push up. Now, the ideas that man, you're probably tired of me. I'm actually tired of myself. I don't mean to sound negative, man, but I'm just really, I don't know, I'm irked. 11 people watching. It's just like, this is just ridiculous. Years later, this is crazy. So I just allow me to be me, man. But here, I don't even know where. Hey, man, I don't know what else I could say. I'm actually getting tired of doing this. Yeah, nice higher low here. See that divergence? You could wait for setups like that as well. Higher low here with Dow. Yeah, lower lows and lower lows. Beautiful buy. Back up. You don't have to hit the high. You could just come right into here where breakout levels push through. You had a nice little divergence right there. You had higher lows with Nas. Again, right here. To take that buy. Besides that higher low, you had the little one here. Let me fucking delete this. See this right here? See this? So a nice push down here. We had a higher high with Dow, with Nas. I'm sorry, we swept, and then we didn't get that. See that? We didn't get that with Dow, S&P. So it was showing those highs. So super fucking manipulative. So the only two reasons why they do something like this is either they're really gonna reverse, and they're just really not trying to get you to go up with it, or, and I know this sounds stupid, they're just they're not trying to get you with the drop, right? And dollar, I watched says yesterday they were going to close above here and push up high, and that was the catalyst for us still kind of keeping down. So if dollar does take out this high, I would like to expect that we're going to keep coming down. But we are sitting in that bearish imbalance. So it's like it's going to take a lot to push through it. But if it does, I think we're going to continue with the leg down. So, and if it doesn't and it starts falling, that will be the catalyst probably pushing us up. So monitoring that a little bit. And if you take a look at Dow, again, this is what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at this bottom wedge right here. Like obviously non-farm would be a good day for it to push right through and then save the market. It's kind of like I feel like the market needs to get saved here. And you do got wicks here. It is very possible this is a support area. So we'll see. But you know, that liquidity built there pushing up would make sense in a general speaking for being bullish. But I'm telling you right now, if this thing falls down, we're in a bearish economy, like or market or something, because it naturally that doesn't, you don't just come back from that right away. Like I just don't see it. So look at S&P, very similar. These wicks, they're, I feel like it's fake support though, and exhaustion. I feel like that's what it is. It's kind of like enticing to buy before they pull the rug and then they drop, and then this would be a minimum target if we come any lower for S&P. So look at this is very similar to what Nas is with actually that would be here. That would be here. Yeah, that's another story, but I would say my first target would be here dropping. So it'll be interesting, man, especially with tomorrow op and then, the market being closed and then out of nowhere just opening up on Friday, on Thursday evening or whatever. And then the last thing I'll say is so very weak as well. Just tapping in and still pushing lower. Not a good sign as well. But looking at look like bonds is trying to hit a floor right now. But there's some liquidity below. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking down here. And then yields, are they hitting the ceiling now? They did push up pretty good, but I don't know. QQQ, let me take a look. Yeah. I just feel like it's just gonna burst a direction. Um, let me look at the 5 minute, and as you'll see here, yeah, just classic speaker. Nothing else you could say there. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we go above this high right here, which is now this high, if we do go above that high, no, this high. If we go above this high, I think we're gone. Like, we're not bearish. That's what I think. So you don't want to break this high, which would be this high right here. See, we already came up deep. So, I mean, for it to pop up here and then sell off again without taking out that high is just fucking funny. But hey, anything's possible with these assholes. But here, here, that's a protected the high. And then we made, 1 second. Yeah, man, sloppy. So I don't know. I just feel like it's not done coming down. See that? You'd have to really push up to come break through this. Cause that's some these are like positions. These are like right here, these are like solid positions, possibly. And they could be sitting there for years. Like they could be sitting there for a long time. I don't know if that's what the case is, but we got so much shit going on. I don't see how we don't come down. So my guess is to still come lower. So, and then if you take a look, that 3 to 3 and a 4 right there, that'd be nice. That would be matching with this area that I talked about there. Yeah, I think it's coming down. I think it's coming down. If you ask me, I think it's coming down. So, um, I've said enough. You guys take care and God bless.